Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee and welcome to a Star Wars The Old Republic news update. A new roadmap will soon be upon us. Keith and Eric have posted on the forums that they are currently in the final stages of working on the new Q4 roadmap for 2017. Now, if you didn't know, this is actually a change they made a couple of months ago. In previous years, they would sort of release the roadmap for the year, or maybe do two of them, or even none of them. Now that Keith has sort of taken that over, he has said that they are going to do roadmaps for every single quarter moving forward, giving more information about what they're going to be doing, what they're going to be releasing, and the overall player and community feedback. Because that's one thing that they actually did say on the forums here recently, as they were making changes to the Q4 roadmap based on community feedback. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what that is going to be when it comes out. Now, I also got a lot of feedback on my own from the last roadmap that came out. I actually did a thing on Twitch the day the roadmap came out where I did a live stream where we kind of went over the roadmap together and people were able to ask questions. And I'm also going to be doing that moving forward. So when this roadmap actually does get released, go ahead and plan on that evening. We'll be doing the live stream on Twitch, going over all the details of the roadmap. And like I said, we'll be able to chat back and forth immediately with all the information. So it should be a lot of fun. Speaking of Twitch, I want to go ahead and talk about SWTOR content on Twitch here for just a minute as news story number 2. Now, first of all, if you're someone who doesn't watch Twitch, or you do not follow myself or some of the other content creators on Twitch, you really need to listen to what I'm about to say. There is a shift that has been happening, not with just the SWTOR content creators, but with everybody in general. The whole YouTube versus Twitch thing. And as an example, this past weekend, it was PAX West, and Twitch held what they call their town hall there, where they talked about a bunch of stuff and released some new information. The people at Twitch continue to display a lot of heart and soul about what they're doing and what that website is becoming. They're very open and welcoming. They continue to innovate, allowing people to do new and cool stuff that will expand and broaden the gaming and gaming industry. Where YouTube, on the other hand, if you have not heard, has been a firestorm for about the last year. I mean, especially the last 6 to 8 months. YouTube has turned into a company that is pushing people away. YouTube has turned into a company that finds it better or easier to issue claims against people, and they're becoming very difficult to work with. And that is the reason why a lot of the big YouTubers have now switched over to Twitch full time. And for the most part, it has not really affected the smaller YouTubers so much, but within the SWTOR community, there has been a shift that's been happening in the last several weeks, maybe even the last couple of months. There is a lot more SWTOR content that's going up on Twitch now than what is going on YouTube. And I'll tell you, for myself, I've always kind of struggled with this channel a little bit for reasons unknown to me. I really have never been able to figure it out. But now, for myself, I'm at the case where my Twitch channel is doing extremely well. It is, in fact, doing so well that I had a stream yesterday morning, and in that 2-hour span, I picked up basically a week's worth of YouTube followers on Twitch in 2 hours. So basically, I did on Twitch in 2 hours what it takes me a week to do on YouTube. So the lines for me, and I know several other SWTOR content creators as well, the lines about where we are putting our content, where our main focus is becoming extremely blurred. It's like, why would I want to work with YouTube when they're doing all this griefing and it's becoming more and more difficult to grow the channel, versus Twitch that's more friendly and the growth rate is incredible, because that's where everybody's going. So it's just something I want you to be aware of, you know, not just for me, but other people. I mean, you may have noticed that SWTOR Central, I finally got him, finally talked him into switching over to Twitch, and he's now done it full time, and I think he's now seeing the benefit of that. But you've got other people like, you know, JT and Mox from Curly and Run Radio, they're streaming a bunch now. The Bad Feeling Podcast, they're now streaming. But it's like all these other people who for years, you know, again, like Bad Feeling, Curly and Run Radio, and others, it's kind of like they just did their podcast and they put it on their websites. Maybe they put it on YouTube. And now all of a sudden everybody is seeing the growth and everything that's happening on Twitch, and that is where everybody's going now. Because these other mediums, these other formats, you know, YouTube in particular, is really just going downhill right now. So I'll just say, if you're not following me on Twitch, you really, really should do so. Because at the moment, there's more content going on Twitch than there is on YouTube. Now, whether or not that's going to stay the same, who knows? Am I going to try and equal it out? I will if I can. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting for the next 12 months to see what continues to happen between Twitch and YouTube. You know, Twitch already has their upload feature done. If they continue to expand on it, they could, in theory, take away all the upload stuff from YouTube. And if that happens, gaming on YouTube will be dead. But we'll just see. We'll just see. And of course, I'm always looking for your guys' feedback. You know, for those who don't follow myself or Sam or whoever on Twitch, you know, why don't you? I mean, I'd love to hear why, you know, and if you think I should put the content on YouTube, what type of content would you like to see here on YouTube? I know these news videos have become really, really popular. That's why I've been trying to mostly do these and preview stuff and then the occasional guide. But yeah, it's been a really crazy couple of weeks, couple of months with this shift that's been happening. So just as an overall gamer, it's something that you definitely need to keep your eye on. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, new roadmap is definitely going to be coming for SWTOR. As soon as it comes out, I will let you guys know, and we'll go ahead and have that stream. But of course, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.